Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk, a replay review for MC950, Clan ISOK and a CS-53. I hope you guys have a fantastic day out there. Thanks for your support of the channel. That's supposed to go first, but we're doing it second. If you're looking for other ways to do so, other than smashing the subscribe button, go ahead and check those out down in the description. So, MC950 is in his CS-53, a tank you don't see much of. Tier 8 medium tank. He's on Himmel's Westfield Dorf. And he sent this with a note saying, hey, I used the CVS. Now, I'm starting to practice, I guess, use, whatever. Starting to use the CVS a little bit more. It can be put on tier 8s and above. Typically, it's a light tank device or a piece of equipment, but mediums can use it as well. And I find if you're going to do a vision setup on a medium, this is not a bad tank to do it on. That's not what I wanted to say. We're going to leave that in. A tier 8 medium tank is not a bad kind of tank to put the CVS on. Hold on, wait a minute.
Boo!
There we go.
Suck.
Yeah, I know.
Get off
That's
the stage.
Yep. Okay. Anywho, that's the stream deck. I get to play. See, I can make crickets. Crickets are sounding now. You know what I mean? So it's all very professional these days. All very professional. MC950. Let's see what he does. We're loading into Westfield Himmelsdorf. Let's go. And it looks like he's going to head on up to the north or south. It looks north because it's that way, but it's really southeast down there. Okay, wait. Let's just do that. Yep. Got it. Right. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Let's see what the CVS does. He comes away with a pretty decent amount of spotting, but not a whole lot of damage. Typically, what you'll find me doing is headed up the hill. This is a tier 9 game, though, and he's got some fairly big hitters up there. Patton's got good depression. The Standard's got good depression. There's a Centurion. Obviously, the 5120 could hurt him. Let's see what his guys do up in the north. They're fighting the Tiger. The 5120's headed for that big dip. So really, at the end of the day, I feel like I could do better work up in the north. But we're going to see what MC950 decides to do or how he does it. You can see what he's decided to do. He's going to come down here to the southeast. Move on in. He takes a nice line to try to avoid being hit. Knocks a tree down. I would try to avoid that if you can. It's just a clue you really don't need to give them. He is running the CVS, so you can see. I like this, and I'm assuming he noticed the standard B came around the corner and hadn't seen anything, so he just kind of pushes right up and over here. There are no light tanks in this game, so not a bad idea to come in here, and now we're going to start doing... Ooh, yeah, that would definitely not do that. I mean, people might shoot a blind shot right where that tree went down. And now we've got a Patton in there. A little bit of a bounce, that's a bummer. Nicely bushed up. You can see the bush was solid, so he didn't have a good chance to be seen. In theory, he should not be seen at all, but because of the various angles and places people can be watching from, sometimes you're going to shoot, the guy you're shooting at has a dark bush in front of you, but a bush to the side or at a slightly different angle isn't quite giving you that full camo, and you get spotted anyway, so the pack just gets backed out there and gets trashed. And we're all the way up to 2,524, and really a good part of that is the CVS. I don't know if he's running optics. He'll have to let us know later on in the comments down there whether he was running optics if he sees this video. And it's hard to tell, actually, whether that was the CVS or not. I'm kind of assuming that it was. But again, it's hard to confirm. There's no indication on the screen that the reason he saw that person was a CVS. And you could test it, but you got to get everything correct, right? You've got to get the same crew skills he's got, the same setup he's got, the same equipment he's got. Make sure you've got the enemy tank's camo right. Blah, it just goes on and on. I'm just going to go out on a limb a little bit here and say I'm thinking more than likely that had a lot to do with the CVS. So we're going to expose ourselves here. There is somebody, yeah, I was going to say the standard B is up there somewhere. Don't know if I would have done that. You saw the standard B kind of disappear, so I'm a little bit surprised you pushed out that far. It's alright though. Let's try to get a shot on that guy. Here comes Yardy. We eat 348, my friends. Did we just get... Yes, we did. Direct hit by the 53-55 for 348. That feels like it's happening a lot lately. I don't know. Maybe it's just the tanks I'm driving. Maybe it's because you just remember it, but goodness gracious, the direct hits from Artie are just painful. Oh, I didn't see if he got stunned. That might have been just a... Actually, let's go back and find that out. He did get stunned. Alright, so that was a stun round. I was thinking it might have been just the HE round. 5-1 dies from the Char Futur. And it looks like MC's team has built a bit of an advantage down the south, quite an advantage. Now, here's where you want to start thinking about, alright, do I push into their backfield, or do I start looking to move up into the north and help the guys win up north? You can do that kind of in a roundabout way if you keep pushing like it looks like MC's team is doing. You can keep pushing in, clean up their guys in the back, and then come up behind them. It is still possible that the purple team can make a comeback, although they're starting now to really lose too many tanks to have a good chance. Plus, their map control is atrocious. MC's team has killed everything in the middle. MC's team is starting to get the enemy guys stuck down into the pit. That's always difficult to fight from. They got an Udez, they've got a Scorpion G with a bunch of firepower, a couple mediums, starting to light guys here. There's an enemy Scorpion G over on the other side. He can provide support. There goes the Cobra making a runner because he's just in a really bad spot. Oh, armor not hit. That sucks. So that should get him lit. Cobra missed. Nice. Looks like the Cobra's going after the Char. Can you save his Char? Is he going to do it? Char gets a hit. Here comes the dude. Is he going to come around the corner? He doesn't quite. Looks like he's hiding behind the column there. And hit by Artie, which makes me say, where is it? Hold on, I gotta be faster. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Good job, I can click a button. Enemy team is starting to even things up just a little bit. MC goes through the middle. The Barask is, ouch, that hurts. How do they do that? Why does my Barask not make those shots? Absolutely amazing. The dude zoomed in none, right? He came screaming down the hill, slammed on the brakes, aimed and fired, and just nailed MC. MC's up to 3,518 assists. Now, I haven't seen anything past that was necessarily a CVS specific kind of event right there. I'll see if maybe he gets some in the end, but this is all looking like fairly easily seen. Although he may possibly do some burn through on the guys up in the bushes. You can see where the K91 is up here. As soon as I find my mouse, where did he go? Mr. Mouse, where are you? Oh, there he is. Alright. Up here. That was none of ours. Alright, so they got lit otherwise. There's the Scorpion. I mean, I think that was close enough. But maybe not. I mean, was that that was a potential proxy. Oh wow. What? Holy cow. That's a pretty flat tank, and we're only just seeing the very top of him right now? Yeah. So that's a hard one too. Also possibly a CVS burn-through situation. This guy doesn't even notice that he's there. Just comes up next to him. We get shot in the back by our own Udez. Thank goodness there's no longer friendly fire. Oh, we got thumped again by the M53-55. So that's almost 600 damage from that fella. K91's looking at us. How is that 5100 still alive up there? That's actually pretty amazing. He doesn't have too many hit points. MC's looking for another angle on this guy. This is the part of the game where you have to be careful. These mid to late games where everyone's kind of low hit points. You have to be careful to not let the enemy team back into it, but this is starting, yeah, this is basically over now. It's like MC's looking for a shot on the 53-55. I might have been a little more aggressive there, although I get it, you were a one shot. And as I was talking about it, they were sort of still in the game, and then boom, 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 their near deads went away. Got random shots going. Where'd the bird go? Oh, he's around over there. How did he get there? That's pretty amazing, actually. So good count. It looked like he might have been sideways, actually. That looked like he might have been sideways. Did he manage to turtle himself there? Let's stop this thing as soon as he gets lit and go find out here. Let's see. As soon as he gets lit, we'll go ahead and pause it. There we go. F3. Oh, come on now. Oh, the new patch, and I haven't downloaded my... See, this is what drives me crazy about mods. I have to go find the stupid camera mod in order to go look. Alright, we'll do it with a highlight. Let's see if we can do it with just a highlight. Was he actually sideways? That's a weird... Maybe not. That's... What is going on here? Maybe not. No, it looks like he's just up on the hill. Kind of hold down there, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think he was sideways. Oh, wait. We got to wait for the arty to die. Hold on. Hold on. Lots of shots going in. Let's. Okay, there we go. Where is it? I need to be faster. Here we go. All right, crowd goes crazy. Cloud goes crazy. Cloud goes crazy. As soon as OBS figures out how to reintegrate with Stream Deck, then I'll be able to put like a angel flying through the air on those things. I mean, we are getting high tech, my friends. High tech. I can't use it for crap, but it's there. It's there. All right, nicely done by MC950, 4,293 assist, 867. Back to the CVS thing that we talked about at the very beginning. I do like it as a second setup for a vision kind of game. And when you get on a map where you think you can use it, for example, this map, it looked like he figured, hey, I'm spawned down in the south. I'm a medium, so I am going to go down there to the southeast. I personally don't particularly like going there, but when I do like to have the vision setups because then you can burn through some of those bushes and do a nice job. If you do go down there, it is important to do what MC's team did and he did, is get the advantage and keep pushing in there and kind of come around behind the enemy team. But you've got to do it before your northwest falls. So either your guys have to win or at least keep it neutral. But if they start to fall and you're still dorking around down in the southeast, that's when big problems start to happen on this map. And you start to lose right there. Because then the enemy team starts to do what MC's team did. And they come around, they come over to these high points over here and start getting you stuck into a corner. And I really, frankly, this corner, it's worse than this corner. The northeast corner is much easier to defend, in my opinion, than the southwest corner. It seemed to last a little longer on that other spawn. So there you go. Think about it. CVS on mediums can be useful. I don't know if I would make it a primary. Some of it has to do with faster tanks. Really, the Cs-53 is maybe not a tank you would think about, like Barosks, KPZs, the fast stuff, things like that. Probably use it a little better, that have better camo. This tank is really mediocre all around, but you know what? He had the right setup for what he was doing, did a nice job with it. So let me know what you think down there in the comments. Does anybody use that setup as a vision setup on their mediums? Tier 8 and above, of course. That is all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see ya.